side. I just bought a whip, all in cash, live my best life. Bought a couple stocks, so I'm covered for the next 5. I don't like the top, but I will success.
What's going on, my friends? It's your boy Jdun Trades with Team Bull Trading, and I hope you're all having an amazing and profitable day. On a what some might call red, impossible to trade, whatever you might call it, day like we see here, we had a rockin' day trading SPY and QQQ, going 4 for 4 on day trade signals, all small account friendly, and I am here to teach you the how behind it, the why behind it, and how hopefully you can learn how to do it too. So if you've been watching my videos recently, you know that I've been taking a large emphasis and approach to trading and teaching SPY and QQQ. Now, why is that? Why are you trading all those, Jdun? Why do you do this every single day? Now, I'm going to go into that more in the video, but for short, and to give you a little rundown, a little intro into it, small account friendly. I don't like to use the word easy, but I will in this case. Easier to learn, easier to manage risk on, easier to keep your losses small and apply basic strategies to. And I just think it's overall something that beginners need to learn, even advanced traders need to learn. And I personally know people making 6 figures, 7 figures, just trading SPY and QQQ. So all that being said, I'm going to show you my ways, how we traded it today, and some tips and tricks to hopefully help you make some money trading them and to learn your own edge. So if you enjoy free education, if you enjoy free game, if you enjoy trading SPY and QQQ, consider hitting that like and subscribe button in the bottom right corner, and let's dig into this learning together. Also, we have been crushing it trading live on voice and with text signals every single day in the trading community. We have a very active community with thousands of other members just like you who have one end goal in mind: financial freedom and making money and learning how to trade stocks. So if you want our live trades, want to join the community, have some fun and learn with us, I'll leave the link in the description below, and let's dive into learning. So we have QQQ here. Whole lot of red, right? Let's talk about what happened intraday. So we're going to go to the 5-day, 5-minute chart. Now, I took a few trades today, but there's a few in particular, and there's 2 in particular I really want to talk to you about and explain. So first and foremost, when we're looking at a day like today, okay, it's really important to realize that after the day ends, we see all this red. What's your initial thought? Why didn't I get into puts right here and write it all the way down? Because looking at it after the fact, right? Looking at a stock after the fact of it doing something, it's easy to say, oh, well, I knew I should have done that, of course. But when you were looking at it right here, when you couldn't see anything, you didn't know whether it was going to go up or down. When you're looking at it right here, you didn't know if it was going to reverse right here and this be the low of the day, or if it was going to go down here. You didn't know here if it was going to keep going down. My point being is that you can't just trade on thinking. Once or twice you might get in and say, you know what, I think it's going to go down today. I'm going to buy puts right here, and it works out great. Congratulations. I'll be the first to clap for you. But my point is that if you want to make money long term in the stock market, if you want to be a consistently profitable trader, you have to have a system and you have to trade off levels. The system that I teach and that I use in my own trading is that I trade support and resistance, supply and demand. So today, looking at this, I wanted a 324 to 325 bounce. That was my first watch. Now, why did I like that? Why was I watching that? Let's go to the 1 day, 1 minute here. You see here, looking at this, 324 to 325, we had this bounce right here. We had this confluence from the day before. So saying I wanted a 324 to 325 bounce, I preferred it to go to 324, but I was willing to scale in if it looked right around 325 to not miss the move. So that being said, came to 325, saw a little selling. I start scaling in right here between 324 and 325. Now at this point, we have a nice move up to about 325.3. Now let me retake that. Let me take that back. Not nice. We have a move up to 325.3. I'm telling the team, I'm scaling out here. I'm trimming. Because after that, you see we came down and we had another move down. So when we're doing this, the point I'm trying to make, who cares about that trade? The point I'm trying to make is this, is that it fit my system. It hit that support level. I tried it with risk off days, so lighter size, which is another very important thing for these days. And I scaled out on the way up, cut the rest when we came to break even. Not much of a trade, right? Second level I was watching was a 322 area bounce, as we'll see here. Now, why did I like that? What was so enticing about a 322.5 to 322 area bounce? We see we had this low of day right here. We had a whole psych number. So again, in this 322 to 322.5 area, I'm watching this. We come down. Let's go to the 1 day, 1 minute again to look at this. 322, bada bing, bada boom. Let's find our way over there. We come down, 322 to a T. Have a little drawdown. Now, I wanted to watch that 322.5 because that's where I originally started scaling it. I wanted to watch that area from yesterday's low. Again, fit my system. That's the whole point we're trying to make in this video. And we wanted to add the last piece at 322. Now, was this 100% to work? Absolutely not. No system ever. No stock trading strategy. No trader ever is 100%. You will lose trades. I could have very easily lost this trade. Luckily, I didn't. Got in the final ad right here. This is with the main spot. We had a nice move up to 323.2. $1.20 move. Contracts moved very nicely. So again, the point I'm trying to tell you is this, right? Is that with all these little trades, on a day like today where we had a lot of chop, a lot of slow downward movement, and you got to see here that we didn't just go straight down. We had a lot of choppy candles back and forth that would have whipsawed you, had you been trading them. So on days like this, you have to find strategies that work. I've showed you mine. I've showed you plenty of other stuff in other videos, and you have to have a very quick mindset. Unless you just overall just like, puts. I want this to go down. That's my bias. That's your system. Great. You got into puts up here. Hopefully you had an amazing job. You made a lot of money, and you can take me out to dinner soon. So, but if that wasn't you, if you were looking for intraday trades, that's when you got to get more picky about your levels, because you are running a business when you're trading. Your money is your business, and that is so important that you start treating it like that. So those were two trades right there. Now let's move over to SPY. Let's go over to SPY. This was another trade I made. I just about actually missed this too. And it was a 424 area bounce. Now that was because, look at yesterday, where we had this resistance right here, touch 1, 2, 3, turn support. We go to here, this is yesterday, broke over this, touched it once here, bounced here, had a massive move up. So I wanted to watch that again for a bounce today for a day trade. Now we see here, where did we come down and touch? Right here. Touched right here, 424 to a T, had that in the watch list, had a nice move up to 425, not much, contracts moved decent still on these few candles up, and then a flush below. So again, confluence, knowing my strategy. My strategy wasn't to find the low of the day here and to rocket up to 427 or 430. Obviously that would have been nice, but that wasn't my game plan. Game plan was to get in, scalp this puppy, get my bread, and get out. And you got to know what type of market conditions you're trading in, and when you're using that system to do it. So, if we weren't having the day we were having today, maybe that bias would have been changed. It wasn't. We had some chop going on. We had a lot of downward momentum going on. So I wanted to get in, get my bounces, collect my bread, and get the heck out. So that was 3 of 3. Now 3 of 4, or 4 of 4, because I had 400% accuracy signals today. Go to QQQ, right? And this one I got off the daily chart. I ended up missing this trade as I think I was out doing something or something like that. But 320, we touched once, twice, 3, 4 times, almost 5 times in the daily chart. Now that's a terrible line. My expertise is trading, not drawing lines. So we had a massive daily support is what I'm saying. So when we got down here, I told the team, I wanted to watch for a 320 bounce. We came down. Let's go to the 1 day, 1 minute chart here. Bada bing, bada boom. To the 1 day, 1 minute chart to 320. So we touched this level. This is a terrible line. Excuse that. We touched that level, right? We come down, almost touch it here, little relief. Touch it here at 320, 320.04, 4 cents off, excuse me. Have a move up to 321.5. $1.50 move. Again, contracts move very nicely on that. Then we end up breaking that below, coming down, and breaking below it, and whipsawing back and forth. So my point being is that you got to find your levels, find confluence in them, and follow your system, follow your strategy, make it work for you, have confidence in your plays, have conviction in your trades and your plays, and be smart with your money, be smart with your trades. So again, that's my 4 for 4 day. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you have some insight going forward. You don't have to take trades every day. Follow your system, understand market sentiment, and apply your system strategy to that sentiment. God bless. Again, we'll be trading live in the Discord every day. Links in the description to join the community. Hope you all have an amazing night. Get some value from this. And let's keep learning together. Team Bull, baby. Peace.
Now I rep the O, what you know about the West Side?